Jenny from Crazy About Cricut here, and today I'm happy to be doing a video showing you the first card in the Close to My Heart Workshop on the Go Kaleidoscope kit. This is the kit that you get to make 15 cards, 5 each of 3 designs. So you can check out my previous video to get an idea of what you get in the kit and some tips and tricks on putting these really simple cards together. So let's go ahead and get started on the first one. We're going to open up the instruction booklet, and you can see right here it's all the instructions and tips that you may need to put this card together. It's very simple. Here's all the pieces that we need. We need a card base, which you get in the kit. This first layer, which we're going to go ahead and put onto our card base. Alright, let's see if we can get some. There we go. Didn't want to cooperate with me here. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. It is, let's see what day. It's Tuesday today when I'm filming this. So, yeah, almost midweek. Alright, so there we go. There's the card base. After you get your piece of shimmer trim, which I just went ahead and trimmed to the width of the card, which you can see when you are looking at the cutting diagram. And just go ahead and get the backing off, which I always say is probably just the trickiest part to working with the shimmer trim. Let's see, I think I got it. There we go. Okay, and then even in the cutting guide it gives you how far up you can put it. I just usually will eyeball it though. So it's about midway. But if you want to be like super exact, it tells you like how many inches and stuff. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put this strip of pixie here that we have. Get that onto our base. And it does cover up about half, I'd say, of the shimmer trim because you want just a peak of bling coming out. So that is our card base so far. And so we can go ahead and set that aside. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our image. So it's a cake image. So the colors that you use with this kit are canary, pear, slate, and pixie. Alright, found my pixie ink here. So these are the 4 colors that you use with this kit. Okay, so we're going to start out, before we use the canary for the cake layers, we're going to use slate to make our cake stand. So let's go ahead and get this inked up. Now you can see this block is a little too large. I should have used a smaller one. And there is some ink up there, so you want to make sure and wipe that off because you don't want to have that get onto your cardstock. So let's go ahead and clean that up, and that is going to go right about here. Okay. And then the slate ink looks a lot darker when it's wet, but once it starts to dry, it lightens up a bit. Okay, so now we're going to bring our canary over and stamp the bottom layer. Like so. Ooh, I got that right up there on that cake stand. Okay, because sometimes there was a little bit of a gap, which, you know, they come out just a little bit different each time, which I think is cool, because then, you know, there's the homemade or the handmade touch to it. Okay, so then we're going to put that one right there. And we're going to now we can bring our slate ink back over. And we're going to stamp the happiest birthday. Now these 2 stamps are separate stamps, but I went ahead and just layered them close together. Sometimes when you have acrylic stamps, the spacing is too off, but these happen to actually fit nicely together. So I went ahead and just put them on the same block. So go ahead and ink those up. Make sure you don't have any ink where you don't want it. And this one is going to go right here on this bottom cake layer. Put that like there. Okay, and then we also have the little happy sentiment that's going to go up on the smaller layer right there. Okay, what do we have next? We have the candle that we need to put, so let's bring the pixie ink over. Put these over there. And, okay, so for something like this, I like to start with the candle in the middle and then work my way out, and that way I can center it pretty good. Usually comes out not too bad. So let's see here. There's one. And I think they have 5, which I like that in the way that number looks on there. Okay, so there we go. And for the flame. Now, sometimes with these smaller stamps, I just will use the side. So here's the candle base that I put, and then I just put the flame here on the side. If you have, I only have this one smallest block, and I really don't like using the larger ones because I sometimes get ink all over them, and so this method actually for me works pretty good. Okay, and there is our candles, our candle flames rather, and we are done with the stamping. So let's go ahead and close all these up because I don't want them to dry out. All right, now we can go sit ahead and set the inks aside. Now all we have to do is assemble our last 2 panels. So this white one just goes right here on this gorgeous pear. I love the shade of green that the pear color is. It's just my favorite. Okay, so we have that. And then you can go ahead and grab some foam adhesive, and I like to put 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle, just because, you know, after time the center may go down a bit and you don't want the card to look funny. So go ahead and peel that up, and we can bring our card base back over and this right in the middle. And there you go. And then they have the final touches of the enamel gems that you get with the kit as well. And so we'll go ahead and put like one right here. Let's get one of these. And you get like 3 different shades and 3 different sizes. Oops. So you get these 3 sheets and 3 different sizes per sheet, so you get a lot on each one. And let's put another one here, and I'm kind of just going with where they have suggested putting them on the cutting sheet. So there you go, that is it. Isn't that so super cool and simple? I love how fast these cards come together and how they just look. They look great. So there you go. That is card number 1. I will be sharing card number 2 from this kit coming up. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.